Yoga with a dad. It looks like today we got them too. Uncle, I need you to be on your best behavior. I'm recording Yoga with Dad for at least 10 minutes-ish. Thanks, Connie and Uncle Squeaky. Yoga with a dad. This is gonna be a little scary because I'm not sure what they're gonna have to say. Let's begin by sitting. Let's sit on our mats. Hey, look it! Good girl! You did it. Yeah, just keep sitting there, babe. I'm proud of you. Yoga with the dad. Begin by just deepening your breath just a little bit if you can. Feeling, the abdomen rise and fall, the abdomen. You want to feel your diaphragm filling up, lifting just a little bit, emptying. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe you lengthen your inhale and lengthen your exhale just a little bit. We're working on grounding and reconnecting with our breath. I tend to do this right after waking up. I like doing early yoga if I can help it. Or otherwise, when I get off of work, that's when Miss Autumn and I decide to do our yoga with the dad. She doesn't have much of a choice yet, except for, I guess, if she don't want to be on her mat, she ain't got to really be on her mat. Yeah, we're singing to you, Aud. All right, let's get back to the mat, darling. This way. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit. Now wait. This is part of the video, babe. Let's take our socks off, okay? Watch. Look. One at a time. I got my sock off. So I get yours off. And take your sock off. Now this side. Take it off. Grounding the sit bones. She's sitting up pretty tall. Full spinal. Hey, babe. Here, let's take it. Baddha Konasana is the first pose that I'd like to invite you to. The heels of the feet, can come together, and you let your hips open up, right? Let the hips open up, your knees open up to the sides. Come here, you want to try this one? Yoga with a dad. Here, let me teach you. Sit bones down. That's a forward fold, darling. You want me to fold too? Here. I won't crush you. I can't make it apart. Keep pulling. Yeah, deeper. Sometimes you can't just do nothing but go with it. Is that upward dog, babe? You don't know. You will know someday. Oh you came back with the blanket? Oh, you want to do it, but you want the blanket. Oh. Okay, so next, I guess we're going to move into the hips a little bit. So, we're going to work towards our lizard on the right side. It's kind of like a lunge, but you bring the foot out wider than the hips. I'm going to start on the right side. So, first thing I want to do is let her grab that, because otherwise, you know what. I'm going to rock into a comfortable position where I feel supported in my hips, right? Both sides. You don't want to dump too much into one area, because then you're not necessarily doing yourself justice. So with this right foot up and forward of me, maybe if I do this straight on the mat, it might look a little better. So it's like up and to the right a little bit. My left leg is going to be kind of behind me. Straight back, kind of like a fin, and work into this pose, work into the lizard. So bringing them hips forward, and I want to make sure that I'm engaging in my back and my core, keeping us straight, and extended spine. Keeping that heart moving up and forward.
I swear every job that every actor is.
And then in our lizard, maybe we invite ourselves down to like our forearms. Woo. Just deepen that just a little bit. We won't be here too long, right? But move into the hips the way that you need to. Your breath will move you. Your body will move.
James
You don't have to force
his career said no to 7 roles that won Best Actor.
We'll give this 3 more breaths. Full inhale, full exhale into the hip.
They came to him for like this role. No, give it to this person, Best Actor. They couldn't have James Gunn this role. Nah, good. Give it to this person, Best Actor. It's a Raging Bull. It's just like it's a stream of movies. Fucking 15 years where he was like, hey, you want to be Best Actor?
All right. For our counter pose, we're gonna walk up to straight arms. And we're going to sink the hips back. This will be like a little half splits posture here. So engage in that foot, right? Full flexion. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Full flexion. Slight bend in the knee. Hips, we want to straighten these like as much as we can. Shoulders over our hips. Pressing down in the heel of this foot. And we're going to lean our body forward over this hip just a little bit if we can, right? Feel this in this whole hamstring back here.
There's a fucking James Gunn pissed off that he's been.
A couple of breaths.
Keeps giving up the best roles of all time.
And then we'll switch sides. After, I don't know, maybe 2 more breaths here. This is good for you if you stand up all day at work, if you're sitting all day at work, if you're walking all day at work. This is a good position if you work. And if you don't work, the position's still pretty good for you. Alright, we're going to different angle. I hope it works. Alright, we're going to do this lizard on our left side now. Different angle. Alright, so left leg towards this front left corner of the mat. Sink the hips forward just a little bit and work ourselves into the position so that we feel comfortable and we feel supported. And we do feel like we're doing some work. We're getting some work done in the body. Can we see that hip? This back hip? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, front leg, can you see that? Alright, so this knee is guiding out. Let me get this up just. Un poquito. The knee is guiding out that way. Right? Right? Say this joint, this hip joint, right here on the other side. So we're gonna bring this right leg behind us, and I feel it in my hamstring again, right in this right leg, the hip. My left leg, my left hip, my left hamstring, the front of my right hip is where I'm also feeling this. And when you feel like you've reached a spot that maybe you can explore a little bit, that's when you want to maybe invite yourself down. Oh! For just a couple breaths. Try to release in the hips. Let that deep work get done. Be here for 4 more breaths. Push out all the air from the bottom of your stomach if you can. Lengthen the spine just a little bit. You'll plug the shoulders in. Don't punch the back so much. One more breath. Alright, help yourselves up and shift back into the hips. We're going to do our little half splits on this left side. Oh, yeah. My back. There. Okay, hips. The angle isn't the greatest. Hips are pointing forward, pressing down on this right leg, on this right foot, on this right knee. Down on the heel of the left foot, toes up towards my face, slight bend in my left knee, full engagement in the back of this leg, trying to guide the hips even.